Principles of WTO. The WTO establishes a framework for trade policies. It does not define or specify outcomes. That it is concerned with setting ruler of trade policy games. 1. Non-discrimination. 2. Free trade. 3. Predictability. 4. Transparency. 5. Safety valves. 6. Promoting fair competition. 7. Encourage development and economic reform. 1. Non-discrimination. It has two major components. A. The most favored nation rule. B. The national treatment policy. A. Most favored nation, MFN. Treating other people, and nation, equally under the WTO agreement, countries cannot discriminate between their trading partners. Grant someone a special favor such as lower customer duty rate for one of their product. B. National treatment. Treating foreigners and local equally important and locally produced goods should be treated equally at least after the foreigner goods have entered local trade markets, copyrights, and patents. 2. Free trade. Through negotiations, lowering trade barriers is one of the most obvious means of encouraging trade. The barriers concerned include customs duty and measures such as import has bans or quotas that restrict quantities selectively. 3. Predictability. Through binding and transparency, sometimes promising not to raise a trade barrier can be as important as lowering one because promise give business a clear view of their future opportunities. With stability and predictability, investment is encouraged, jobs are created, and consumer fully enjoy the benefits of full competition choice and lower price. The multilateral trading system is an attempt by the government to make the business environment stable and predictable. 4. Transparency. The WTO members are required to publish their trade regulations, to maintain allowing for the review of administrative decisions affecting trade, to respond to requests for information by other members, and to modify change in trade policies to the WTO. This internal transparency required or requirements are supplemented and facilitated by periodic country-specific report through the Trade Policy Review Mechanism, TPRM. The WTO system tries also to improve predictability and stability, discouraging use of quotas and other measures used to set limits of quantities of imports. 5. Safety valves. In specific circumstances, government can restrict trade. The WTO agreements permit members to take measures to protect not only environment but also public health, animal health and plant health. 6. Promoting fair competition. The WTO is sometimes described as free trade system, but it not entirely accurate. The system does allow tariffs and limited circumstances other forms of protection. More accurately, it is a system of rules dedicated to open, fair and undistorted competition. 7. Encourage development and economic reform. The WTO system contributes to development. On the other hand, developing countries need flexibility in the time they take to implement the system agreements. And the agreement themselves inherit the earlier provisions of GATT that allow for special assistance and trade concessions for developing countries.